Welcome to KC Textile YouTube channel. In this video, I will be explaining the basic steps needed for fixing windows and doors curtain. Before I start explanation, remember to subscribe to our channel. Fixing curtains and doors is not hard. You just need to follow the basic steps, and I will be explaining the basic steps that are needed. But before that, I would love to mention the materials or equipment that we'll be needing. Number one is the curtain. You need the curtain. You need the curtain rod. You need the bracket or curtain holder. Also, there's need for screw. There's need for drill or hammer. This is used to drive in the nails. You also need a measuring tape. You need a pencil to make markings. You need ladder or a very strong chair to serve as support. Now let's move into the steps. The step one is to take your measurement. You measure your window. You measure the window length or the door length, the width, that is from one side to the other side. You also measure the height, that is from the top down to where the curtain will end, which is usually close to the floor ground. Then also, I will advise that to add extra allowance like 4 inches to 8 inches for the width to give you fullness. Curtains should not just be the size of the window or the door. So to give fullness, and also you can add 4 inches to the height in order to stay above the window level a little. Then the second step is to mark where the rod will go. This is very important. You use pencil to mark the points, the 2 points at the right and at the left of where the rod will go. Now, this is under this, you need to make sure that the rod stay at the same level. This point that you want to mark, it must be at the same level. You can do this using a leveler or a ruler. This is very important. Then you leave space above the frame a little, as I've explained earlier. Then let's move to the step 3. The step 3 is fixing the curtain hanger or the bracket. You fix it at the point that you have marked. This is done by drilling holes. You drill hole at that point, then you insert the plug. After inserting the plug, you screw in the curtain bracket. The plug is what will hold firm the curtain holder. Now, after you screw in the bracket, you can make sure that the screw is well tightened. You move to the next step. The next step is to insert the rod into the curtain. Now, this depends on the curtain type. There are different types of curtain. We have the hook or pleated curtains. We have the eyelet curtain. Eyelet curtain usually has ring on it, and we also have rod pocket curtain. So these are the types. So you insert the rod inside the curtain, and the last step is to hang the curtain. To hang the curtain on the rod, you place the rod on the bracket and adjust the curtain evenly. Make sure it is well adjusted. So I will demonstrate how to hang the curtain now. Now the rod has been inserted into the curtain. This curtain is the rod bracket type, the rod pocket type. And you place it on the curtain holder. Then at the edge, you add the crown. This is the crown to hit. So having done that, you adjust the curtains. You adjust the curtains evenly, you spread it across, then you are done. I want to explain some for the doors. You need to make it a little shorter, especially for doors that you open often. So you make the curtain a little to be above the ground level to enable easy opening. And also you need to avoid some mistakes like fixing the rod too low, and also using nails that are already weak, because it may not sustain your curtain. So this is a sample for the door. This is a sample for the door, evenly spread and well adjusted. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more of related videos. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.